Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Here's a fun stat. Joe Flacco played 5 regular season games with the Browns and had 4, I said 4, 300-yard passing games. Deshaun Watson's been here for, this is going on year 3. I'm counting the suspension year, even though he missed half the season. He has 0 300-yard passing games. Just some food for thought. Go Browns. Woof, woof, woof.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. Lance, I get it. Fan base is looking at what Joe Flacco did against Steelers for the Colts in relief. They're looking at what Baker Mayfield did. And right now, Browns are struggling. So I get it. I'm one of the guys that defended the move. Good for Flacco, good for Mayfield. They're playing well. They're not here and they're not coming back.
Yeah, it's difficult. Once again, they're not playing well. And as I stated earlier, when you're not playing well, everything gets amplified. And that's the issue I have. Now, going to that caller's thing, I'm not really as concerned about the 300-yard games as I am about the making plays when plays are available to him. And I thought he did a much better job, and I've seen progression with him this year. The thing is now is that everything else is struggling, right? Pass protection, defense, drop balls, penalties, self-inflicted mistakes. So there's a lot of things that go along with what Watson's doing. But if you look at Watson the other day, he stood in the pocket and made some great throws. I thought he got rid of the ball early. I understand, and I totally get why everybody's upset with Watson, upset with this offense, upset with Stefanski. Track record tells me they're going to go back to work and figure this out and get it moving forward. The big thing they got to do is they got to figure out a way to get in the win column. In the NFL, it's so tough to win on Sundays. Right now, they're struggling, and they got to first control what they can control. Cannot control the injuries, cannot control some of these other things, but the self-inflicted mistakes. People said the holding, that was a hold on Harris. It usually gets away with it because it's inside hand, but it was a hold. And, there's some things that you just got to be able to control. And when things are going bad, you get bad luck, et cetera. So they got to avoid the outside noise, avoid what everyone's saying, and kind of go back to work. And they can get this thing turned around. It's only week 5.
Yeah, the most disappointing thing for me, I could care less about the yards. The thing that concerns me, how I define an elite quarterback, ball in his hands, end of the game, can he get things done to win the game? Last 2 weeks, they've had the opportunity to do that. And I'm not blaming specifically Deshaun Watson, but he, as the quarterback, has to find a way to make it happen, and he hasn't been able to. And I've been a guy that I've been defending Watson.
Well, and that's fair, right? That's fair. So as a quarterback, you got to make the plays when they're presented to you. So you're right about the 300-yard games. That's irrelevant. But that late, being able to get rid of the ball or make a play, and right now he doesn't have a lot of help with protection. He is getting drop balls. But you got to find a way as a quarterback, because ultimately quarterbacks are based on wins and losses and getting into the postseason and making a Super Bowl run. And Deshaun Watson has not been able to do that here. He's got all the talent in the world, but that's what's got to happen next. He's got to make those plays in the fourth quarter when they're presented to him.